Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about like high school bullying and how it affected me and stuff like that. I was bullied around ever since like first grade all the way up to sixth grade. As you can see, I have fairly large ears that kind of stick out. I was called Dumbo, and since I have eczema, which is like the opposite of acne skin, it's kind of like dry, flaky, red skin. I used to have red skin like all over my face. All the students would think it's like a skin disease. They didn't even want to sit next to me in school. They would pour milk in my hair. Like, I had an incident where they put like peanut butter in my hair. It was really difficult to get out. Gum in my hair. So yeah, I was bullied quite a lot. I dressed kind of funny. Like, my mom would dress me up like really cheap clothing, and just like not only was it cheap, it was just kind of like really kind of 80s. I don't know, but okay, so like I would all the time like sit in the back of the classroom so that I wouldn't have to see anybody looking at me. But what I hated most was when the teacher would call my name or something, then everybody in the classroom would turn and like stare at me, and I'd feel so insecure about that. I just like sit there like mortified. And especially since like I couldn't concentrate in class, like I would never know the answer to the question that was asked. So it was difficult for me in school, but then like yeah, it was really difficult. I only had like two. Actually, I had one true friend. I'm not gonna mention her name just in case she does watch this video. I'm not gonna mention her name, but she was one friend that I had, and then a second one that actually didn't go to school with me, but lived in my building, and they both lived in my building. And so, yeah, it was like horrible. Like, the kids were so cruel. Like, it was really difficult for me. And because of this, because of everything, because of like they didn't want to like come close to me because they thought I had a skin disease, which it's not a skin disease, but you know, it's kind of like acne, whatever. Like, because of all that, I kind of really isolated myself, and I just felt really alone. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was a loner. Like, I was, yeah, pretty much a loner. I just remember this group of girls, and they used to hang out with all the guys. They were like the popular ones in class. They would constantly like, I hated them. I hated them because like they were just so cruel to me. Like, they would do things purposely to like just get me in trouble, or just to get me like embarrassed and stuff like that. And like, I really hated them. So I think I said that like 100 times in one sentence, but that's, yeah. So yeah, first to sixth grade, and then like in sixth grade, I started dressing differently, and dressing differently meaning I started wearing all black. I would come in with like black long skirt with like black combat boots with fishnets, and like fishnet shirts and stuff like that. And you know, it was considered goth. And I started listening to like Marilyn Manson and Nirvana and like bands like that. I just kind of discovered them on my own. I was just like tuning in on the radio, and suddenly The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson came on, and I was like, holy shit, I fucking love this song. And I started like, you know, listening to stuff like that, and ever since then I didn't really care. Like, if they thought I had a skin disease, I was like, go fuck yourself. Like, I really don't give a shit. So I started to rebel in 6th grade, and I didn't give a shit about anything. My grades totally went down. I just didn't care anymore, you know? I was just like, whatever, I don't care what you think of me. You know, screw yourselves. And, sorry, my nose is like runny. But yeah. School bullying is like really, 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 really difficult. I know it's really difficult for a lot of people, and a lot of people go through it. A lot of students go through it, and I just want to tell you guys that you're not alone, and that there are people out there that, such as myself, that have been through it, and we all know what it feels like, and it's the most horrifying feeling in the world, because it does kind of mess with you psychologically later on, and it did to me, and that's why I think I have problems now, such as like my drug addiction and like other stuff, you know. Yeah, and my anxiety and depression, it all came, you know, from somewhere, obviously, and I think it pretty much came from when I was bullied, and also, well, not only that, but, I mean, I had boyfriends that used to beat me, and, you know, that's a whole different video. If you guys want me to talk about that, let me know. I think I did talk about that, though, in one of my videos. So yeah, but yeah, you're not alone. So if you guys ever want to talk to me, if you guys are in junior high school or high school, whatever, just you can comment me below or message me, and I will get back to you. And just like be strong. Just, you know, I know it's really fucked up, but just, you know, try to ignore it. I don't know. Sorry about that. And I know it's easy said than done, like, to ignore something like that, but really, like, why should you waste even your breath on those people? Why should you give them the pleasure of, you know what I mean? Like, they like it. They get off on bullying you. You shouldn't give them the light of day. Just ignore it. Pretend like it doesn't bother you. Even if it does, just pretend like it doesn't. You know, and they'll eventually back off. Because they're kind of like misery loves company. You know what I mean? So, alright, thank you, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, okay, yeah, I just really needed to talk about it, because I think it's like a huge issue. So, alright, bye guys.